Good evening, parents, guardians, and guests. Welcome. My name is Scott DeBellis, and it's my pleasure to welcome everyone here to Tuckahoe Middle School's 2025 8th grade graduation ceremony. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to our Superintendent, Dr. Amy Goodman, our Board of Education President, Mr. Peter Casson, our Board of Education Trustees, Ms. Gardier, as well as Ms. Halloran, our Principal, Mr. Rodney Arthur, and our other Assistant Principal, Mr. Andrew Calasuno. Give him a round of applause, please. And finally, I'd like to recognize and just say welcome to all of our wonderful and amazing 8th grade students. You have worked so hard over the last 3 years. Please enjoy this. This is all for you. Let's give them one more round of applause. In case you're wondering, we paid a little bit extra for the temperature, so it's not 102 degrees. So we're going to try to do this so that we can beat the rain. We have put together a wonderful evening for everyone. So we ask that in order to try to ensure that this is memorable, please silence your cell phones or please refrain from speaking during any of the speeches. I'd like to welcome up Alyssa Holliday at this time to the podium to lead us in our flag salute. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I would like to welcome up our Superintendent, Dr. Amy Goodman.
Good evening, family, staff, and most of all, our incredible Tuckahoe Middle School class of 2025. Tonight is a celebration, not just of everything you've accomplished, but of how much you've grown. These middle school years are full of change, and let's be honest, they're not always easy. But through every challenge, every assignment, every group project, and every middle school moment, you've grown into thoughtful, capable, and confident young people. And we are so proud of you. And as the parents know, and I think the students know too, middle school today is not what it used to be. The academic work is intense and hopefully meaningful. You are busy building essays supported by evidence, thinking critically about history, tackling multi-step math problems, running real science experiments, and honing your writing and presentation skills. You're not just learning facts, you're learning how to think, how to question, and to express your ideas with clarity and confidence. This class has truly risen to the moment. You worked hard and grown in ways that go far beyond the classroom, and it was noticed. To our incredible teachers and staff who are here today, some of them, let's hear for them. Thank you for your dedication, your creativity, and the care you bring to your work every day. You don't just deliver content, you inspire curiosity, guide growth, and help our students discover what they're capable of. To our administrators, let's hear for them. Thank you for creating an environment where students are challenged, encouraged, and supported at every step. Your leadership helps set the tone for learning and growth throughout the building. And tonight we have many of our Board of Ed members here, and I thank them for their continued support of our students and schools. Your commitment makes milestones like tonight possible. Your belief in the power of education and the potential of every child is deeply felt throughout our community. Thank you for standing with us. To the parents and families, middle school can be a bumpy stretch of the journey. So you guys are graduating too. You got one through. And it's not always easy, but you've been there, helping with homework, offering encouragement, and cheering from the sidelines. Your partnership with them, with the teachers, with us has meant everything. And to the class of 2025. The next time you'll gather here like this to celebrate your graduation will be from Tuckahoe High School's class of 2029. It's only 4 years away. You've already shown what you're ready for and you've already shown you're ready for what's ahead. And one of the things I somehow have been saying at every graduation this year, like kindergarten, and 5th grade, and this one especially, like in the next 4 years, parents, and you too, students, you won't be anything the same person that's sitting here now. There's such incredible growth in high school. And families who haven't had high schoolers yet, as a mother of 3, I will tell you that at first it may go slow and seem like, when's this all gonna go through? You don't wanna rush it through, and then you blink your eyes and they're gone. So try to cherish every moment, because it really is a huge growth spurt. And I think it's so important because Tuckahoe isn't just a school district, it's a community. One where educators, families, and students support each other. One where we care deeply about each child's success and where we celebrate incredible moments like this really warmly together. And you guys, it's just warm enough. You have great weather today. And I hope in 4 years that the weather's like this too. And we just want to wish you all congratulations to the class of 2025, the future high school class of 2029. Congratulations, we're proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what comes next. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Goodman. At this time, I would like to call up our GO president, Maya Trinidad.
Good evening, Tuckahoe School administrators, staff, teachers, families, and of course my fellow graduates. It's hard to believe this day is actually here. While it's easy to say we made it, the truth is this moment means so much more than just moving on to the next grade. This is not just the end of middle school. This is the end of a special moment in our lives. Because while our years in Cottle laid out our foundation, it was here in middle school where we actually grew up, and we grew up really fast. Some of us met way back in pre-K when our biggest worries were snack time and coloring inside the lines, when we were barely tall enough to reach the water fountain. We came to this big school, scared to talk to new classmates, but now we have made lifelong friends. We've grown up side by side, from finger painting to writing persuasive essays, from learning how to spell our names to learning who we are. And now we're heading into high school, and things are going to change. Some of us will go to different schools, some of us will meet new people, try new things, and go into totally new directions. It's exciting and it will be amazing, but it's bittersweet too. Even though we might not be sitting in the same classrooms anymore or seeing each other every day in the hallways, nothing can take away the years we've spent together. Our growth, our memories, the good, the bad, and the ugly, all the priceless moments we've shared throughout the years, those will always be part of us. So I would like to thank the people who've helped us get here today. Our administrators, our principal, our school staff, security, and custodians. Thank you to our teachers. From pre-K all the way to 8th grade, you have taught us, guided us, chaperoned us, challenged us, and above all, believed in us no matter what. Each and every teacher throughout the years has helped us every step of the way. The impact you've made on our lives will stay with us forever. Thank you to our parents who have raised us to who we are today. You have cheered for us, listened to us, supported us through everything, and loved us unconditionally. We appreciate you all, more than you know. And finally, to the 8th grade class of 2025, you have all worked so hard, pushed through challenges, and made it here today. Our grade is full of athletes, musicians, dancers, singers, actors, scholars, and leaders. But I know one thing we have in common is that we are just a group of people who are simply trying our best every day. I hope each one of you keeps chasing what makes you happy. Stay true to yourself and remember that even though we're saying goodbye to middle school, this is just the beginning of another beautiful chapter of our book. I wish you all the best in everything that comes next in your life. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Maya. At this time, I would like to invite up Violet Lynn at Looking Back.
Good evening. Today we are here to celebrate the impressive accomplishments and graduation of the class of 2025. The unwavering hard work of the students in this grade is truly impressive. I would like to thank all of the teachers, staff, parents, and administration who have helped us grow throughout our 9 years of education. I would like to especially thank Superintendent Goodman and Principal Arthur for their contributions to the school as they move on. However, before we take this next step in our lives, it is important to reflect on all the moments that have brought us here today. I believe we have all seen the quote, "Knowledge planted in youth giveth shade in old age," located above the middle and high school auditorium. From the moment we entered the doors of Cottle for the first time, we have been in a nurturing environment that has helped us grow as individuals and as a grade. The baby steps we took, like learning the months of the year and counting to 100, have helped this whole grade gain numerous foundational skills. Our social skills improved as we interacted with classmates and learned about empathy and respect for others. On our first day of kindergarten, many of us boarded a bright yellow bus with an identification lanyard hanging around our neck, thrilled for this new chapter and all the experiences it held. 100 days later, we dressed up in gray wigs, carrying wooden canes to school. Though it felt like those 100 days lasted forever, looking back, it is hard to believe how quickly time flew by. Before we knew it, we were in 3rd grade preparing for our circus performance. We were taught to look up at the eye of the peacock feather while balancing it on the palm of our hand. However, our moment in the spotlight performing our event would never come as a global pandemic started. Many grew excited as rumors of online learning spread, but as COVID continued, we were forced to start our 4th grade year online. Our once excited attitude had become annoyed and upset as we were stuck inside our houses, only able to see our friends through a screen. However, we adapted and navigated the challenges despite the many difficulties this time presented. We gained determination, problem-solving skills, and independence as we found new creative ways to learn in our everyday life. Graduating 5th grade was another rewarding milestone as we moved up to the middle school building, which at the time looked daunting and extremely big compared to the elementary school we had grown accustomed to. As we decorated our lockers and listened to the bells in the middle school hallways for the first time, we couldn't wait to embrace this new experience. During our short time here, we have grown from creative writing to 5-paragraph essays in simple math to the quadratic formula or isolating for the variable x. The work we were given challenged us in more than one way. It helped us to think outside the box and learn new information about topics we might not have otherwise explored on our own. We've joined various sports teams and clubs that have helped us develop communication and sportsmanship skills. The music programs offered to us have helped us to hone our artistic skills and creativity, giving us a new perspective and a deeper understanding that we didn't have previously. We have taken many amazing field trips to Boston, Washington, D.C., and boundless adventures, which have helped us to bond, learn life skills, and intriguing history outside a classroom. As we reflect upon these major moments in our years of education, we see how much we all have grown, from small kindergarteners to 8th graders graduating and heading into high school. As we reflect back on the quote, we see that this knowledge has grown within us and will continue to be fostered throughout our next 4 years. Throughout the times of stress and joy, every single one of the students graduating today has shown their best effort and deserves to be here, entering the next chapter of their life. This is a monumental day for all of us. Congratulations, class of 2025. And now it is my pleasure to invite the next speaker, Ella Larkin, to show us what lies in our future.
Good evening, Board of Education, Dr. Goodman, Mr. Arthur, teachers, parents and guardians, and graduating class of 2025. Today is a big day for us all. We're standing on the edge of something new. High school. Middle school was not always easy. It was a time of learning, not just math or science, but learning who we are, what we care about, or how to work together to overcome various challenges. But as we celebrate today, we are also looking ahead to high school. High school is going to be a whole new adventure for all of us. There will be more responsibility, more decisions to make, difficult curriculum, and yes, more homework. Even though there may be some challenges along the way, high school will also provide more opportunities for each and every one of us to grow, discover new interests, join teams, try different clubs, support each other in new ways, and grow closer to peers who may become lifelong friends down the road. We might not know what lies ahead in such uncharted waters, and this can be scary, but it can also be exciting. We have already proven that we can learn, change, and rise to any occasion. I have no doubt that high school will be hard. However, we are prepared. Every moment through kindergarten to 8th grade has been meant to prepare us for high school. From learning the ABCs to Miss Conway's essays, we have been equipped with the skills we will need in this new chapter of our lives. My parents often tell me, try your hardest and that is all that matters. It is key that we each try to do our best. I have learned that there's no such thing as perfection, and my personal best may not be the same as someone else's personal best. But as long as we each strive to try our hardest every day, then I believe we can accomplish great things in high school. We may make mistakes along the way, but these mistakes are what help shape us into who we are. Every mistake we make serves as a lesson. Every awkward moment helps us grow, and every time we fall, we get up stronger. That's how real learning works. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up, doing your best, failing sometimes, and still moving forward. So in high school, I encourage you to take the risk. Try the hard class. Ask the bigger question. Try out for the team. Motivate others, and speak up when it matters most. You might mess up, but that's okay. If we can approach high school with the same mindset, there is no limit to what we can achieve or who we can become. To conclude, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our teachers who pushed us to do our best even when we did not always want to. I would also like to thank everyone who made this journey possible, including the staff, faculty, custodians, and administration. Most importantly, I would like to extend my thanks to our families. Thank you for supporting us, cheering us on, and reminding us that we can do hard things. Congratulations, middle school class of 2025. And remember that if we continue approaching situations with determination and hard work, then there is no telling what we can achieve in years to come. Thank you.
Let's give one more round of applause to these young adults for those speeches. Absolutely amazing. At this time, I would like to call up our principal, Mr. Rodney Arthur, to make some remarks.
Again, let's give it up for Maya, Violet, and Ella. What amazing speeches, reflecting the commitment, hard work, and passion of our teachers and what they've poured into our students. Good afternoon, Board President Casson, Vice President Benke, Board Trustees, Superintendent Goodman, faculty, staff, parents, guests, and most importantly, our graduates. Today, your graduation day, is a point of pride and celebration, signifying your growth and dedication to excellence. It is both a privilege and an honor to stand before you as your principal and share in this special moment. To the parents and guardians, thank you for your trust, your partnership, and for your steadfast support. Your love, commitment have laid the foundation for your children's success. Graduates, at this time, please rise and recognize your parents. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. To our exceptional teachers and staff, your dedication, creativity, and tireless commitment have been the bedrock of our student success. You have empowered them to not only be young scholars, but to enter high school with one of the key ingredients, confidence. Competence as well as purpose. To our devoted PTA, under the leadership of Ms. Wernos, thank you for your consistent partnership, for your time, and for the investment in our learning community. Your support has truly enriched the journey of every scholar here today. I want to also express my deepest appreciation to Mrs. DeBellis and Mr. Calaswino, whose partnership with me for the past 2 years have really helped our scholars to thrive. I would also like to extend a heartfelt thank you to Mrs. Benedetti, Ms. Whalen, Mr. Sullivan, Ms. DeFrancesco, Ms. Tierney, as Ms. Lecolettos. Your behind-the-scenes effort, your thoughtful care, your daily encouragement have meant the world to the graduating class. Thank you. Graduates, Although our time together have been brief, the impact that you've made on our community, our school, the impression that you've left on so many of us will forever be remembered. We've seen your joy light up the halls, your willingness to extend a hand to others in need, your competitive spirit shining through on the field, on the stage, in the classroom, in art. We've witnessed your hunger to learn, your courage to lead, your commitment to uplift others in our school community. As I reflect on your journey and look back ahead and to your future, one quote stands out to me, and I'm sure you can imagine that quote. Do something for yourself today that your future self will thank you for. These words are more than just a quote on the wall. They've served as a quiet guide throughout your middle school journey. Whether you attended regular help on a daily basis or stayed up late to revise assignments, extended kindness to someone in need, or stood up for what's right, your belief, each choice you've been made is an investment into the person that you become today. And now, as you prepare to enter high school, the path before you is wide open. You will explore new interests, meet new challenges, and uncover new strengths. As you navigate this next chapter, I implore you to keep choosing courage over comfort, kindness over apathy, curiosity over assumption. In a world full of so many distractions, especially with the ever-present noise of social media, stay present, be intentional. Choose to work a little harder, to listen a little more deeply, to speak with compassion, to act with integrity, and most importantly, to listen to your parents and loved ones. These choices, repeated day after day, will shape your character, craft your legacy to who you become. As you take this next step, maintain your commitment to excellence and carry the lessons of Tuckahoe with you. Lead with your heart, think critically, act with purpose, and believe always in your boundless potential. We are so incredibly proud of who you are and your accomplishment, and we cannot wait to see what lies ahead. Congratulations to the class, the high school class of 2029. At this time, I'd like to call up the 6th and 7th grade concert band for the first march.
Thank you, Mr. Evans, and our band members. All right, at this time, we are going to present our diplomas. So I'd like to invite up Mrs. Conway.
Ina Ajay Kwakye. Daniela Aiello. Liam Albano. Jacqueline Algaba. Soraya Sinclair Allen. Nicholas Amato. Samuel Amoa. Samantha Anderson. Abigail Arana. Emily Atwood. Allison Baker. Elizabeth Barron. Joseph Bernardini. Valentina Bothwell. Tristan Boylan. Dominic Bofamonte. Marco Caldrapoli. Liam Carpenter. And Jericho Carrera.
Okay, next we have Michael Cavalieri. Christian Seha. Ethan Sen. Colin Chalk. Allison Chinojar. Madeline Connolly. Damian Cotto. Mara Kirchunash. Nicholas Dean. Alessandro Del Mistro. Nicholas DiPietro. Emma Doherty. JC Doherty. Declan Duty. Christian Drago. Allison Duffy. Bridget Fawnin. Michael Farrow. Jack Fortuno.
Giovanni Galindo. We would like to invite Board Trustee Therese Gardier to present the diploma to her son, Jack Gardier. Gianluca Gizzo. Xander Jelosha. Alyssa Holiday. Abigail Jaffe. David Jaffe. Meredith Lally. James Lansing. Ella Larkin. Lauren Lee. Esther Lynn. Violet Lynn. Milan Maljevic. Alex Maris. Finley McGloin. Liam McLaughlin. Miles Millings. Yugo Morafuji.
Scarlett Moshido. Kayani Moultrie. Nicholas Indreka. Sergio O'Connell. Bryn O'Keefe. Mirella Olivia. Natalia Para Edwards. Nicholas Piscata. Francois Pollock. Ian Quezada. Alondra Ramirez. Daniel Riley. Michael Ricotta. Sophia Roberto. Robert Ruckman. Isabel Scali. Charlie Shore. Brianna Setti.
David Spiegland. Caroline Shaw. Alicia Shrestha. Alice Silva. Eric Stupple. Kayleen Surinach. Marin Swenson. Hudson Tano. Pablo Tapia. Gianna Tortorella. Malaya Trinidad. Andrew Tushai. Emre Uzun. Andrew Van Heusen. Brandon Vasquez. Nicholas Vivas. Alexa Wade. Ethan Podal. Zachary Zuzullo.
Superintendent of Schools, I get to certify the class of 2025 as graduates of Tuckahoe Middle School. Congratulations. And now, Mr. Arthur.
Thank you, Superintendent Goodman. Graduates, this time, you are no longer middle schoolers. No, let's clap for that. You're no longer middle schoolers. We want to wish you a great summer. Have fun. Read, but have some fun. I want to thank the faculty and staff for being here. Let's give it up for our musicians, please. Also like to give it up for our custodians who've been working diligently, making sure everything is set up. Our security. Gary, let's give it up for our videographer. It really does take a village. And all of our staff that are here supporting students. So that brings an end to our program. But before doing so, I want to thank again Mr. DeBellis for taking the time and making sure that the program was handled with care and giving our 8th graders a great send-off. So thank you, Mr. DeBellis. So 8th graders, you're going to follow Mr. DeBellis' instructions, and you are now graduates of Tuckahoe Middle School. Scott, are they going back in to get the... Parents and 8th graders are going to go back in, collect some items, and they will be coming back out through the front. So you can meet them in the front, take additional pictures, and they'll be out in about 5 minutes. Thank you for being here, and thank you for making it a memorable occasion.